Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Galactic Divination by Zan. I am Zan. So, we have reached 300 subscribers, and it seems like only 2 weeks ago I did the 250 subscribers. So, I have the those who showed interest in receiving a free reading in my little pouch here. Um, there's only 5 of you, so makes it easy for me to pick. So we're going to pick our winners, our 2 winners, and then I'm going to do a thank you reading for all of you. And yes, there will be another giveaway for 2 more readings for hitting 300. So this time, I think it'll make it easier. Um, if you're interested in the drawing, put in the comment hashtag 300 and hit on any video going forward from this thank you video. So I'll make an announcement before subsequent videos, so that way you'll know to put in hashtag 300 if you want to be in the drawing. And excuse me, having a little bit of vocal trouble today. But yeah, I think that'll be easiest rather than having you go back to the thank you video and putting your interests there. So anyway, let's shake up the little bag. And first we have Gene Girl 8. Hope you can, yeah, you can see that. And second, we have Angel Lori 555. So I'll be getting in contact with you and giving you my email to contact me. That way we could, I can get, if you're looking for anything specific that you want Spirit to look into, or if you just want a general reading, however you want your reading. So look out for that. And congratulations again to Jean Girl 8 and Angel Lori 555. So beautiful souls. I am just so grateful at how quickly my channel is regrowing. Again, I have to say, especially after the year I've had, just being so sick to the point I couldn't walk at one point, and just, it is a rebirthing for me physically, the whole phoenix coming out of the ashes and just being able to get back to some normalcy has been a really big deal. And all of you coming along with me, I'm just so grateful and appreciative to all of you. So let's pull some cards. We begin with the 10 of Swords. Yes, releasing. And it is releasing and just releasing all the pain. And, for myself personally, there was a lot of trauma that came out of the sickness. Um, I was, well, I'm going to get a little vain here. I was like 124 pounds, but with the fluid retention, it just ballooned me up to 164. So that was quite traumatic, gaining all that water weight when my kidneys weren't working. And, there's many times I just cried with my mom and, because it was such a drastic change. And I still have so many changes with the steroids. Um, but it's easier this time around than last time prior to last year. But it is releasing and just allowing the body and the mind and the heart to go through all the pain to really heal from it and release it. And what really helped me was knowing it wasn't anything I was doing. It was just my body shutting down and taking over, really. So as I've gotten better, yes, some of the weight has gone, but some of it has come back with the steroids. But again, I know it's nothing I'm doing purposely to cause that weight to come. So whatever it is, beautiful souls, that you're struggling with, face it and release it. We don't need to hold on to these things, and they don't make us who we are. Next, we have the chariot, and it is moving forward from the pain, the mental trauma, the heart trauma, just releasing it all go and finding that success in overcoming the trauma and finding the will to transmute it all into love, where we do see the blessings out of everything that came out of the trauma. Yes, that sounds counterintuitive, but there is always a blessing in the shadow or in the tower moment or in the trauma that we don't fully recognize at that moment. And when we are healing and we can reflect, we realize what it is that we had to go through to learn. And again, to have gratitude and appreciate how far we've grown spiritually and how far we've come along our journeys in healing ourselves and giving ourselves that self-love. And next we have the star. Yeah, and it's going after our heart's desires, going after everything we want out of life, and truly believing we have the capability to manifest everything in our life. And a lot of that comes with letting go of the trauma, reliving it, releasing it, and moving on from it. And then we see how much easier it is to manifest, especially using the I ams. I am prosperous. I am abundant. I am healed. I am successful. I am out of the matrix. Whatever it is you are working towards, use your I ams, and there is no limit to your I ams as long as you fully feel it in your heart and you believe what it is that you are I aming, and giving it your all, and you will see it manifest into your life. We have the Ace of Pentacles, these new beginnings and opportunities coming our way for that prosperity, not just the finances, but in all aspects of our lives. And as we let go, this seems to be the main theme of this reading, letting go of the pain, the shadows, the traumas, really putting in that work to heal from it. We are building this new foundation for ourselves, for our futures as we move forward and we release and we do become that phoenix of that rebirthing, moving forward, releasing all the pain and having this new us fully rooted, not only in with God and the divine, but with Mother, having that pure connection with her. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, and it is just fully exploring ourselves and being fully honest with what it is we need to heal, the shadows that we may not even be aware we need to face, especially the traumas. There's, I'm sure, a lot of us who have repressed traumas that we're not aware of. So the further in we go, the deeper the pain can be. So just be prepared, beautiful souls, as you become ready to face these traumas and really let them go. Just healing your beautiful heart, your beautiful soul, and moving forward with the guidance of God and um, whatever entities you associate with. And we have the Knight of Cups, the self-love that we need to give to ourselves, giving ourselves that first cup of love. And it does take time to learn how to love ourselves before we love others. But once we have worked through the pain and the trauma, it becomes easier. And we realize that's what we should have been doing all this time, giving ourselves that love that we couldn't find from other people. And once we're at that point, we're fully able to really love others and help others along their own journeys and help others realize how to love themselves. Because at the root of it all, it is love, divine love that is within us. And the more we can realize that connection to God, to the divine, to the higher source that you associate with, the more you can really fill yourself with that pureness of love for self, and then you can pass that love on to others. So we have the King of Pentacles, finding that groundedness within yourselves, ourselves, and really keeping in alignment with God and keeping in contact with our guides and our ascended masters and the entities we associate with, but also really having that groundedness with Mother. Again, beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, with that rootedness of who we are becoming. As we do that, and we do go through the healing process and give ourselves that first cup of love, we do become this wholeness of self, this fully aligned, fully balanced in all aspects of our lives, prosperity, love, our careers, our metaphysical sides, our spiritual journeys, our life journeys, whatever it is that we are working towards, it's all going to balance out and it's all going to be for our better good. And it'll have that full alignment where even if you don't have material possessions, to the outside, you're going to look like you have it all. And that is where we really want to be as in terms of spirituality, where we do feel like we have it all. Spiritual, I'm sorry, physical possessions are nice, but having more of the spiritual um, aspects is what keeps us more grounded and more whole. And those physical things come along with the journey. They may not come at first, but they do come eventually. So really, it's to say the less we desire, the more we will have. I need to get a quick drink. We have the Ace of Cups. Yes, these new beginnings will be grounded within our hearts as we do become this fully balanced King of Pentacles. And this is the point where we become able to help others along their journeys and help others realize their own cups of love and how to fully immerse in that cup of love and just be so filled with that fullness and purity of love for self, where that intimacy of self comes in and that intimacy with God comes in, because this type of love is a divine love and it goes deeper than a twin flame soulmate type of love. And that is um, what we are working for, to have that connection to God and to really be able to pass this pure love onto others as we fill ourselves with this love. And last from the tarot, we have the Queen of Swords. And it is giving ourselves a break as we go through the healing process, being fair to ourselves and even being fair to others. People don't always understand what we're going through, and people are quick to criticize. So if you need to take a step back from people, by all means do so. If you need to just be flat out blunt with people around you, then do that. because part of this journey is on our own, but a good part of it, we do need that support, whether it's from our circle of humans, our spiritual community, our galactic community, our spiritual guides, everything in the ether that we connect with, the entities with God. Um, it all is part of our team. And sometimes we do need that physical touch with a human. So if you can um, just be kind to yourself while you're going through the healing and be kind to others who don't fully understand but do want to support you. Um, you don't have to make them understand. You could just tell them, I just need you here. You don't need to know what it is I'm going through. I just need you for your support. And they'll understand. And eventually they'll fully understand what it is that you're going through. And it could just be when you're ready to open up about your traumas and what you've been through and what you are healing. So let's pull from the oracle. We have commitment. And that is a commitment to self. Um, I laugh because this guy looks like the Property Brothers. uh, just my brain making odd association, but yes, a commitment to yourself. Once you start this journey, you do want to be committed to your healing and to you before you fully become committed to helping others. And if there could be times where you just give up, you take a break because it can get overwhelming. And there's nothing wrong with that, beautiful souls, because sometimes we do need that break, especially when the pain gets too much, depending what it is that you've been through. And um, but you will find yourself going back and healing it. It could just be in piecemeal that you heal it, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just want to work it out where you can handle it and little by little heal that trauma. And then once that trauma is healed, then you can move on to the next, and then the next, and then the next, and then find yourself in this King of Pentacles energy because you committed to yourself. And we have the honoring path. Oh, this is beautiful. This actually reminds me of Virgo. Um, but it is honoring your own path and what you set out to do in this world. And it begins with you, beautiful soul, honoring yourself and then honoring your soul's mission as you do the healing and you do fully come into alignment with what it is you came here to do and giving it that honor and the commitment that you set out here to do when you came to this planet. And we have great achievement. Oh, I love this. Yes, every achievement you want to celebrate yourself, beautiful soul, because it's not easy going through these traumas and reliving them. It is very painful. And sometimes the second time around hurts more than the first time around because you understand the situation better. So each time you're able to even just heal a tiny fraction of that trauma, you want to be proud of yourself. You want to acknowledge that achievement because it is something great and it is something many people run away from. They don't even want to deal with it. They want somebody else to fix it for them, and that's never going to happen. And as long as they're stuck in that, they're going to be stuck in their traumas. But you beautiful souls taking that initiative and taking that interest in yourself and really giving yourself that love, you will be achieving these healings and you will be making a great difference within yourself. And you should be proud of you for each time you are able to make a breakthrough. And last, we have deception. So yes, this goes along with the Queen of Swords. And it is just being aware of who you confide in, being using your discernment with who you trust, because you don't want somebody to take you off course. You don't want somebody to trip you up and lead you in the wrong direction when you do seek advice from them. So really, really use your discernment. And um, if it doesn't feel right, beautiful soul, then yeah, it could be cutting these people out, because a lot of people don't like to see others succeed. And you will be succeeding in your healing journey and moving forward in your spiritual journey and making so many great achievements within yourself. You're not going to be boggled down by the pain and the trauma anymore. And that's where these people want to see you. They want to see you down in the dumps, and they want to see you struggling and hurting and always in pain. They love it when you cry out of nowhere, and they just want to keep seeing that. So be aware of these people trying to hold you back. And yeah, just really use your discernment. Call on your angels to help you. And yeah, cut these people out. You don't need them, and they are part of the trauma. So, beautiful souls, I will leave it there. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Um, so many more videos to come out as I can do so. And um, I, I really like this reading. I claim it for myself. So yes, if it resonated with you, please hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Um, and again, if you're a new subscriber past 300, you will be included in the drawing for a free reading for hitting 300. It's just hashtag 300. And that way I will know your interest in the drawing. So I'll leave out my usual announcements for this video. But until next time, be blessed in all that you do.